Hey everyone, I'm Captain Forrest Falcon. Welcome back to Persona 4 Golden Weekly. And Naoto is finally back at school.
Are you feeling better now?
Yes, thanks to all of you. I'd like to thank you once again for what happened.
Don't mention it. But hey, your uniform.
Huh? Ah, yes. After contemplating the matter, I went with what I've been wearing thus far. There's no need for you to...
Hey, it's the Detective Prince. That's no prince. I heard he's a she. Huh? You serious? If he's a she, then... oh, crap!
Kinda disappointed. But then again, there's something neat about it. Yeah, if you look at it a certain way, doesn't she seem pretty cool?
Yeah, the rumors travel fast once they get out.
My, rumors spread so quickly.
Yeah, you can just ignore them. You've been doing it before.
Yes, I'm myself, right? That aside, I'd like to discuss the case with you all. We're dealing with a kidnap and murder case perpetrated by someone lurking in this very town. And it isn't over yet. Let's go over the finer points after school.
Yeah, because Naoto at this point is pretty much going to be on the same level as we are about this case. Welcome to the ever-growing crowd in the food court.
But when I opened the front door, I saw no one there. Just as alarm bells sounded in my mind, someone grabbed me roughly from behind and covered my mouth with something. Immediately afterward, I was put into something like a sack and most likely carried on the culprit's shoulder.
Wow, how could you remember all that?
The culprit seems to have used a chemical to incapacitate me, but luckily I wasn't completely unconscious. I had been expecting a trick along those lines, so I was somewhat prepared. And of course, I was desperate to gather as much information as I could.
No wonder you're an ace detective.
That ain't something to be proud of. You are too damn calm about all this.
Judging by their actions and body type, I'd say the culprit is definitely a man. I heard no conversations or voices, so I believe he is acting alone. It's after that things get murky. I felt a single impact, which I assume is when I was thrown inside the TV. But the time from kidnapping to that point seemed too short. It was a matter of minutes.
So you were immediately thrown inside the TV after being kidnapped. Oh, could there have been a TV on the side of the road?
Regrettably, my memory from there on is a blur.
I see. But man, the killer came right up to the door and rang the bell? That's just crazy.
And just for your... Basically, you were conscious the entire time for the entire course of events, from the point of kidnapping to the point you went into the TV.
I finally understand why you all testified that you couldn't recall much of what happened. Such a bizarre experience, with mental and physical fatigue on top of it. It's only natural to be confused. And going by the surrounding circumstances, my kidnapping and everyone else's were near identical. There is no question that the culprit is the same in each case.
So I'm wondering, how much of this did you tell to the police in telling your story of things?
That Mitsuo boy who said he killed King Moron.
Everything makes sense now. I can't say for sure until I gather more concrete evidence. But Mitsuo Kubo's only victim was Mr. Muraoka. It was a copycat killing that mimicked the true culprit's method.
No wonder King Moron's death broke the pattern in so many ways.
The question remains, though, as to how Kubo learned of that world.
That's it! That's what was bothering me! Mitsuo could enter the TV, right? Then why didn't he kill King Moron that way?
I believe he didn't understand the other world as well as the true culprit. Even though I can now enter it myself, it wouldn't occur to me to use it for murder. And remember, the previous corpses left no sign that their deaths had anything to do with the other world. After Kubo became wanted, leaving him with nowhere to run, he probably thought for the first time, what if I put my entire body into the TV? The bizarre condition of the corpses that caused such commotion is probably because they died on the other side. It's a simpler explanation than figuring out why the killer would risk disposing of the bodies in such a way.
But would he have actually been able to access the TV? Like, isn't that... Because from what I can tell, it seems like, do you have to have your persona awakened to actually be able to access the TV? Because for us, at least in our case with our team, it's always been us who has been the one doing it. But I guess in a sense, the first time going into the TV, Izanagi wasn't fully awakened. So it could be that just being in a state where your persona is kind of emerging, or your shadow is more strongly present, is enough for you to be able to get in there.
Which means their inexplicable condition of being hung on a foggy day wasn't due to the culprit making a statement. Much of our speculation could be tested if we could ask Kubo in person. However, I've unfortunately been taken off the investigation. And I highly doubt that the police will believe any of this.
They wouldn't admit that it wasn't Mitsuo in the first place. Once you've said something on TV, it's not easy to admit you were wrong.
I believe the primary cause of my dismissal was because I raised that possibility to them. The police won't readily concede that they made false charges, all the more so if the accused is a juvenile. In fact, the overwhelming sentiment with the police force is to end this case with his arrest.
Even if it's possible there's another killer?
Those dickheads. I had a feeling that would be the case. Not that I trusted him in the first place.
But, Naoto, if you were that calm when it happened to you, couldn't you have, I'm not saying you should have caught him, but isn't it kind of sad for an ace detective to go down that easily?
To tell you the truth, I was really scared. I'm sorry.
It can't be helped. None of us could resist the culprit either. Don't forget, Naoto-kun is younger than us, and she's a girl.
And was doing this entirely alone.
Oh yeah, that's true. I keep forgetting when I see her talking like this. You know, Naoto?
What is it?
You got balls. For a girl.
Regardless, I have no doubt that the culprit will continue with his attacks. We can only watch and wait for him to make the next move. But this is no longer a mere job or someone else's affair. I want to know the truth of why we were targeted. Please allow me to join your effort.
Yeah, I mean, after all of this, we're just gonna be like, I don't know. I feel like it's not really the best idea to bring someone who is dead set on solving this case and was working hard on it alone for the most part.
Thank you very much. I'll do my best, leader.
Naoto joined the group. She'll definitely be a strong asset in solving the case. Rank up. We're up to rank 8. I think only one of those times it was... I think the only time that it went up to rank 7 was... like when it wasn't a party member joining, was when we were dealing with the Mitsuo case. Power to create personas of the Fool Archon has grown.
Since I'm the king of the geniuses, I knew it would work out this way. Ta-da! Now Chan's glasses.
Thank you. They told me about you, Teddie. I can sympathize with your drive to find yourself. If I may help in any way, let me know.
Wow, what a nice girl.
The true culprit is still at large. For now, you'll just have to wait for them to make the next move. Evening.
Oh, welcome home, big bro.
Thanks, Nanako. You can work as a janitor tonight. Okay, so before we take care of what we're gonna do this night, I think what I want to do first, before I forget about everything involving it, is take care of some Velvet Room business, because we were working on that one social link, and we also have another Maria poem update coming here. Some of these different Marias nowhere to be found. There's another piece of paper on the floor. Something's written on it in violent handwriting.
My list. The hated. People who are all talk. Lying grown-ups. Keeping up appearances. Hypocrites. Myself. I hate myself. Dumbass. The light. Animals. Only cute ones, though. Like cats. Milk tea. I like lemon too, though. Black. Blue. Gray, too. Only dark gray. And me.
This must be another of Marie's poems. Duh!
What is this?
I told you not to read these. Why do you keep reading them? Are you stupid or something? Idiot. This is just a note. A note. Do you understand? Say it. It's a note. You think you see Margaret's eyes narrow, but only for an instant. You're at the top of my list now. I hate you so much, you lying hypocrite. Just please stop reading these. Marie returns to her seat, blushing furiously. Okay, so just going over the fusing. So we needed a Ganesha with Tetrakarn. So what we have is we have this. We got the Tetrakarn up to Satanta, and we need to. Ideally, we want to get him over to be in like the Death Arcana, because I know it's Mott or Mo and Succubus. They will give me Ganesha. So if I can get him over to the Death Arcana, I can work my way up just to get him. So maybe if we create another Fool persona, if we just get one, we can then just fuse it. Heck, maybe if we're lucky, we might even just be able to go straight there. So I think I'll get Black Frost. Black Frost probably has some better stuff than this guy. I mean, he has Augie 9 and he has the Nullifier, but... Oh, good. Fantastic. My favorite thing. Accidentally leaving. Okay, so Satanta. There we go. That's exactly what I need. So we just fuse you. We will give you... Damn, there's too many good things here. Wait, where is the Tetrakarn? There it is. I guess I will pass on Endure. Because I don't have a lot that have Endure on it. Okay, cool. So now, just to check quickly, is that better than our previous one? Yeah, so I gave him Augidine before. I love how I gave him Augidine, and this one is just like, yeah, he doesn't need an actual damaging spell on. Okay, next up, Succubus, who did a lot of great work for us in the last one, and Mod. To get us the Ganesha, which will have the Tetrakarn, resist light, be revived with 1 HP when killed by light. I was working to pass on the Endure anyway. And then after that, maybe Spirit Drain. Because I could always Mind Charge on somebody else. And already has the Power Charge coming in just a second. The Great Ganesha, my greatest I've come to serve. That's agility. There's the power charge. Just missed the high counter. Oh well, at least we don't have to think too much about what else we were gonna put on. Okay, so with that, we leave, we come back. Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Your Ganesha knows Tetrakarn. You've successfully completed the request. What a long nose. By the way, have you heard this song about a long nose? What happens in the Velvet Room nobody knows, but the Master has a very long nose. How nostalgic. I used to sing this song with that girl. How I miss those days. Margaret is smiling, her eyes narrowed. You became a little more intimate with Margaret. Rank 9. Power creep personas of the Empress has increased. Well then, for my next request. Bring me a trumpeter with the mind charge skill. If anyone can do this for me, it's you. I eagerly await your return. Yeah, so that is basically... Honestly, compared to the Ganesha one, that one's actually going to be a lot easier. Because it's just like... Mind charge is something we're seeing on, like, everyone. Wait, what was that you said there? So be extremely careful and use your best judgment. Never mind. I look forward to your return. Oh, you get it? You get it? Because if you look at Trumpeter, he's part of the Judgment Arcana. Okay, so we have 2 of the personas that we need for this. So that means we're not going to worry about him for a while. I don't even think we're going to get Trumpeter in, like, the next place we go to. Because we're 53, so we're probably not going to get up to 67 yet unless I over-level. So it would probably be the next one after that, which would be the time to get Trumpeter. But otherwise, we're done for now with persona fusing. Oh, this is actually one of the ones we need, isn't it? Ooh, Mr. Scorpion Dude here. Okay, what could we pass on? We could pass on Tetrakarn, Tetrakarn. I don't know if I care too much about passing them on. I'm gonna give you Spirit Drain. I kind of want that to just go around amongst everyone. Let me see. Power Charge. Probably don't need that. Everyone is just gonna have Nullfire. In fact, you don't even need Nullfire is the thing. Like, you already null it. So how about we give you Endure and High Counter or Growth 2? High Counter or Growth 2? Are you gonna be around long enough for me to take advantage with Growth 2? Energy Shower is also really good, but you're not a support persona by the looks of it. Eh, fine. Actually, no. You know what? Screw it. Nullfire. You Nullfire anyway, but we'll pass it around. It can be passed to everyone. I'm one with you. Good to know. You're doing a fantastic push-up job there. Absolutely fantastic. Probably a lot of work to lift that whole scorpion self of yours up. Mudoon. Do I even care about that? Silence boost. Deals heavy physical damage. I don't care. I don't care. I'm not using that one. Arrow Rain. Okay, can we fuse you into anyone? We could just straight up go and fuse her. Yeah, you know what? And in fact, this is perfect. This is why you get the null fire, because now she's going to have it, and then it's going to be great for her when I do not use her. Oh, that looks like a fun one to use. A lot of good things. I'll just give her Endure. Scotty, I should do my best to support you. Empress persona. Boom, boom, boom. Dum, dum, dum. Give me my Bufudine. Give me that Ice Amp. Yes. Yeah, we get all the good stuff because we've got Empress all the way up to 9 now. What do you learn next? Oh, Repel Ice. Okay, I want that. So, I should keep you around then. Definitely want to keep her around and level her up, get that Repel Ice. Yeah, so once we end up actually getting Repel Ice, since we already have personas that now know Repel Fire, we could end up getting some personas that have a whole bunch of just Repel skills, of just everything. And that's where the real fun starts to happen. Give me that courage. I don't need it anymore, though. Right, since we maxed it out. So we're really just doing this just for you, Sayoko. And I think you're ready to level up again. So I think she should be at rank 9 now.
Excuse me.
Hey, Naoto.
Do you have time after school today?
Did something happen?
No. Rather, I'd like to have a doctor examine Teddie.
A doctor?
You mean a vet?
The normal kind, actually. If you're free, I've scheduled a checkup for him after school today. A thorough physical examination
that
might
examine
be a good
him would
first
just
step
open
in
all
figuring
kinds of
out what
other
Teddie
confusion
is.
and problems.
And I thought it might be a good idea for the rest of us to get checkups as well. We should see if the fog over there or the power we've gained have had any negative effects on our health. Since you all have been active on the other side far longer than I have, you should definitely be examined.
Negative effects? Don't drop scary stuff on us like it's nothing. But yeah, I never even thought about that.
I've arranged to have Kanji-kun and Rise-san looked at as well.
Wow, you're on the ball about all this. Are you sure you're not an adult?
Her height's a big giveaway, though.
Well, I'll see you all after school.
Just not amused by that comment. You'll be going to the hospital after school, Naoto's recommendation. Afternoon, straight to after school. Everyone underwent a thorough physical at the hospital Naoto recommended.
That was just an ordinary checkup.
I was kind of looking forward to getting into some gigantic machine and being spun around.
Was there really a point to this? The doctors look confused too.
Oh, they're back.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
I'm very sorry for the wait.
So did they find out anything about Teddie?
They did indeed. They found out that they can't tell anything about him. I even had them take an X-ray, but nothing came up on it. No matter how many times they tried, it would always be too blurry to read. A visual examination and standard palpations indicated that he seems perfectly normal. Since the machine could be malfunctioning, they told me to try another hospital if we're still worried about him. I felt bad for making them go through all this.
So he is different.
Oh my, what should I do? They took a look at everything inside me.
She just said they couldn't see anything on the X-ray, you dork.
But at least they didn't find anything wrong with him, right? Man, we know as much about Teddie as we do those personas and shadows.
Oh yeah, I tried looking them up at the library and on the net. Persona means something like another personality. And I think they listed shadow under the related terms.
Shadows are shadows. I think there's something that comes out of people. I can't really explain.
I performed my own research after the incident. Persona and shadow are common psychological terms. Of course, the ones we are familiar with don't quite fit those definitions. This is what was written in an unofficial project document that I happened to come across. A shadow is suppressed power, and when controlled by one's ego, it becomes a persona.
Okay, where did you find this particular document, Naoto?
It becomes a persona? What does that mean? They're basically the same thing? Well, then again, all those shadows we beat the shit out of did turn into personas. Who cares about the details? Doesn't matter what they are. They get in our way, I'll crush them.
Still, I couldn't find any information on how they're related to the other world.
There's so much stuff about us that we don't have a clue about.
There's some things we do know, though. I got a bunch of awesome data with me. It's kinda embarrassing that I'm the only one who had personal details shown to the world, so... Ta-da! Nowadays, information wants to be free. Therefore, I'll break the ice by announcing the results of everyone's physical exams.
What? No, you won't! Give them to me now!
Ooh! First place in the shortest legs division is... Huh, who would have guessed?
It's not me, is it? Hey, what kind of things did they examine anyway? Look, if you're gonna blab at all, you might as well tell us the girls' measurements.
What? Are you a complete and utter moron?
Sure, go right ahead. My profile's been public knowledge for ages. Oh, but my bust size is 2 centimeters smaller than they print. My agency insisted.
No! Don't say mine!
Aw, I bet guys won't care what size you are, senpai. And having modestly sized breasts like yours would definitely make it easier to wear a kimono.
What?
Oh yeah, Naoto-kun's in here too, huh? Let's see. Naoto-kun's is...
Huh?
Is this for real?
For
Wait,
real?
Isn't this measured wrong?
Oh, that's quite the time for real to finally come back and make an appearance.
Anyways,
You asked for this, Naoto, when you had us do
the
this.
important thing is that according to the examination results, nothing's wrong with our health. So we won't be needing these anymore.
Proceeds to take them to an incinerator.
I'm going to go shred them.
Well, thank goodness everyone's healthy.
You're right. Let's go home.
After all that, they found out nothing about me. I wonder what I really am.
As always, next time, or we'll find out together.
Yeah. Thanks, Sensei.
Teddie is gazing at you with gratitude in his eyes. Rake 6. Most of that social link spent with Teddie trying to just leak out everyone's personal physical information. Your power to create personas of the Star Icon has grown, and Teddie has learned Marakunda. So this is decrease all foes' defense for 3 turns. Interesting. So we already have... What does this one do again? Rakukaja. That's the defense one, right? Thing is, in our current rotation, Matarukaja is really good. But it would be really good if Teddie could do both of these. So do we maybe just forgo the auto skill just to have more options and still have the ability to nullify ice weakness? Like this, I would almost want to replace with like Bufudine. This is still really good. Do we just sacrifice? Maybe we sacrifice the ice boost. If we're going this route, where Teddie is going to be our flexible like debuffer, maybe we just don't need ice boost. Like, I'm not going to be making use of Teddie as like this super ice damage dealer. Okay. It hurts, but we're gonna do it.
Hey! If you don't hurry, we're gonna leave you guys behind!
Okay, evening.
You're back.
The midterms start next Friday. Study? I don't need to study anymore. I'm finished with studying. Ooh, who can we hang out with besides... So there's the janitor job, or we could read. Again, Nanako and Dojima, we're finished with both of them, so that frees up a ton of time. I could also do some stuff at the shrine. We could also hang out with Ayane. Even though we don't get the points, because we're already ready to go up to the next rank. Then there's Yukiko, who is also all ready to go to the next rank. Hey brother, you living up with your friends? Sure, that's good. You gotta take care of your buddies. Someone's in trouble, you help them. No questions asked. If you're in trouble, don't wait around. Get help. That's my advice to you as a guy who's been around the block. So I could... Part of me is tempted to go back to the shrine and keep doing the wishing for Adachi. I think we'll make the push here for Sayako. Let's get her next rank up. Back to cleaning in the empty hospital room. Feel someone's watching you, but you don't care at this point. After all, you've got max courage. So nothing is gonna cause you any problems. Hey, you can stop cleaning here. We're gonna be needing this room, so can you get all your cleaning supplies out of here? Is there emergency? Uhara-san, one of the nurses just collapsed. She needs to rest, but the doctors on break are using the lounge, so... She seems overworked. Don't tell anyone I said that, okay? I'd rather not get hauled in for a review. Here, help me. Nurse laid Sayako down on the bed and injected her with a syringe. She didn't have to do that. I was just a little wobbly. Overworking, I hear? They're trying to get rid of me. I'm always pressuring them to do their jobs. I'm lucky they didn't tie me down with an IV. I'm all right now. I'll be going. Seems Sayako is still set on continuing to work. What should you do? Don't do it all yourself. Physician, heal thyself. Can you help anyone now? Physician, heal thyself.
Huh?
Shut up. I mean, I might be able to save someone's life. I need to do what I can. I can't spend time worrying about myself. Otherwise, I'll never be able to face him again. Would he want that? Of course he would. Wouldn't he? Oh, I see. I was doing it for myself. I wanted to escape the pain. I was working hard to avoid feeling anything at all. I see that now. I'm so stupid. Sayako seems to be holding back tears. I get it. Yeah, I get it.
Thank you.
She tries to smile. You feel that you were able to give Sayako some support. You've reached level 9 with the devil. I'm gonna rest for a little while longer. You can go now. Don't look at me. You left Sayako and went home. On to Saturday. Hey, Naoto. So start next week. I'm gonna be honest, I just realized, like, I don't even think I have a Naoto voice yet, because we literally have not... I think we had, like, one time, like, ages ago, where we had Naoto. So, I'm gonna take a minute to think of what voice I want to give her. Or maybe even just go back to see what the hell was the voice I gave her. I can't study either. It's good. Yukuri's dropped. Dojima-san will be upset. Okay, I'll do fine. Midnight Channel, crucial moment. Thank you. Thank you, Naoto. Good morning, everyone. We have exams coming up, and I think that was something about an ostrich. What bird's name means coward in English? Chicken? That's correct. Chicken's a word for coward in English. There are many theories as to why. You know how you get goosebumps when you're scared, right? It looks like a defeathered chicken skin. Wait, then why are they called goosebumps and not chicken bumps? It doesn't matter. The point is you need to face reality and boldly prepare for your test next week. You gave the correct answer. Take this useless knowledge.
Whoa, it's freezing.
Why are we getting together on the roof on a day like this?
Yeah, what's this urgent business about, Yosuke-senpai?
Seriously, I was busy handing out flyers at Juness.
Hey, I saw you hitting on girls just outside the school gate.
Was there some kind of progress in the case?
I need you guys. You have to help me. You're the only ones I can rely on. Can you please keep this weekend open?
This weekend? Does this have anything to do with that event at the Inaba police station that's been canceled?
What are you talking about?
The idol Kanami Mashita was scheduled to be the honorary chief this Sunday.
You mean tomorrow, right? Literally tomorrow?
Oh my gosh! The famous Kahneman is coming all the way out to the boonies?
So she's taking on jobs like that already. I have been seeing a lot of her on TV lately. I didn't know she belonged to the same agency as you, Rise-chan.
I mean, if she's coming to Inaba now, the agency's obviously trying to use all the fuss about me to their favor.
So what's the big deal about that being canceled, Yosuke-senpai?
There was going to be a big sale at Juness to take advantage of the event, but now it's down the tubes.
It's not a joke. The police took forever to decide on canceling the event. My dad's really in a fix now. He worked so hard to put this whole thing together, and I can't stand to see him like this. I can't just let it go.
I heard that the police couldn't prepare for the event because I had gone missing. I'm sorry. This is my fault.
Nah, it's not your fault. Don't blame yourself. But yeah, it does seem like that's what happened.
Okay, so you called us up here. What do you want us to do about it?
From the way it sounds, I gotta say, I don't think we can be much help.
I want everyone to help me with a bunch of different tasks. Rise-san, well, if you could, you know, do an event at Juness?
You want me to substitute for Kanami?
So there's no way?
Is it really that bad?
I don't know. I may be his son, but I'm still only a part-timer. But my dad's being awfully nice for some reason. I think it's possible that he might get fired if this thing falls through. If that happens, I might have to transfer schools again. Seriously, what am I gonna do if that happens?
Well, we'll find a way to make the party keep going, Yosuke.
Singing and handshakes only. No autographs and nothing that I can't do as a high school student. Otherwise, I'll get in trouble. And I'll only do it if you all get on stage with me.
What? Wait! I'm no idol! It would be troublesome if people came to try to recruit me to be an idol.
Me too. I already have an exclusive contract with Juness.
I don't think you guys are worrying about the right things here. But if you're gonna sing, what are we supposed to do on stage?
I need a band, of course. I'll make this very clear. I can't use pre-recorded tracks.
Whoa, whoa! There's no way we can pull off something like that!
I have some experience playing the keyboard. My grandfather suggested that I take piano lessons when I was younger. I have one that I can bring as well.
You're up for this?
This incident is a result of my actions, after all. I will do whatever I can to help.
Naoto, thanks. If it's music you need, I have a guitar. Never really played it, though. Oh, wait, I accidentally bought a bass once. I think it's in storage.
How do you accidentally buy something like that? I bet you just thought it was another guitar.
I should have some kind of musical instrument at my place for dinner parties and such.
Some kind of instrument? Oh boy.
Then it's decided. I'll look for a song I can sing that can use a band arrangement. You guys get instruments and find a place to practice.
Okay, but you better make sure that the accompanying parts for the people that can't play their instruments are like 1 or 2 notes at most. Like alternating between 1 or 2 notes, like nothing complicated whatsoever. Even then, if the people don't actually have experience playing band,
But this is happening. I'm getting fired up about it.
like it
Let's
would
go
just
out. We can borrow the music room. It's
be a
cool.
disaster. Like, you're not even gonna have a conductor for this.
So, what are we gonna do with these? I just grabbed whatever I could find that wasn't being used by the symphonic band.
What is that?
It's a gong.
Well, duh. I'm pretty sure he meant to ask, what is that doing here?
I thought Chie might want to play that. You know, it sounds kind of Chinese-ish.
I don't think that's gonna really matter in this case.
Yosuke, try holding these!
Huh?
I see.
Perfect. His new weapon for fighting in the TV world.
Yeah, you do look like that when you're fighting. Try summoning your persona while you're holding those.
All right. Persona! Wait, I can't summon it here?
I'll choose this then. Look! Isn't this like my fan?
I think she's convinced we're playing for a dinner party at the inn.
Come on, we need stuff like guitars instead of little backup instruments like these.
I'm gonna be honest, given how much time you have to prep for this, those little backup instruments are realistically the only things you would stand a chance to get people to play. And even then, actually getting them to play those well is gonna be difficult.
Hey, I'll play the guitar. Why don't you take the bass? I can at least teach you a little bit.
I thought you never played any of these before. Also, I've been taking band regularly. Why am I not playing my trumpet? Don't underestimate me. I have no
Damn, maybe you're gonna show me how to play.
No,
I'm
I've
gonna
never
trust
played
you.
one of those in my life, so it would be an absolute disaster. Especially when you're gonna have me play like probably one of the more important parts of
Well then,
just
since you
keeping
and
the
Naoto
actual
couldn't
song
decide
going
what to
forward.
play, let's put kanji on drums.
Hey, why don't I get to pick?
If you're up front, it'll look like a metal band.
I think you'd be good at the drums. You're always hitting and stomping on things after all.
Yes, this is exactly what you want. Someone who has never played drums before is now
not
gonna
making
be
sense.
playing such a crucial role. How long do we have?
I will take over
We have like
all
2
the
hours of
charming,
practice
percussion
today,
and
and we're
Pokemon.
doing this tomorrow morning. Is that right? Something like
Hey,
that?
baby, I'll lay down the passionate beats that flow from my soul.
So that leaves
I'm gonna be
you
honest. Teddie being from the TV world, there's a realistic possibility that he could just, you know, pick up stuff from osmosis and actually be incredibly talented whatever he's going to play.
You two, how about the chorus? There is a part for that.
Have they ever sung before?
Singing?
No, can do. We'll hold something. Let's see, what looks easy?
Cool. Glad that you're taking the instrument that I had actually been practicing all throughout this school year, and it's just like, oh yeah, this is easy. Cool. Glad to know my entire part has just been something that somebody can pick up and do in like 2 hours.
Yeah, I don't think it looks bad at all. It's not doing anything.
Is this thing broken? I'm blowing, but the air goes right through.
That's how it is for everyone when they start out. Anyway, we don't have much time, so let's start practicing.
What's with all the tadpoles on this paper?
Oh yeah, I don't know how to read music.
I guess I'm gonna have to transfer schools after all.
Yeah, realistically, yes. You all practiced on your own until it gets dark. You decide to meet again tomorrow. Okay, so they do actually have the night and the next day to practice.
Welcome home, big bro.
Let's see, tutoring job. Oh, we actually get to use our night. Realistically, if we were trying to learn our instruments, which is what, we're playing the bass, realistically, we should just be practicing that all damn night to actually stand a chance of doing anything remotely good on it. So I know normally, when I come here, at least recently, it's been Adachi that I've been trying to rank up. He doesn't seem to appreciate my time here, so maybe Marie, just because she recently got ranked up. Yeah, so I don't even know if I needed those points or not, but we're taking it anyway. Just throw points at someone. I really just hate the fact that there's no easy way to like look up
Once more from the top.
who needs points now or at what point. Like who's ready to rank up, who's not. There's no easy way to do that. Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That wasn't me, I think.
That wasn't me either. I mean, I can't get any sound at all out of this.
A hip and young audience yearns for the element of surprise in music as well. A bizarre sound suddenly rings out, an overturning of the expected cliches found in today's sound. You get it?
Oh, I get it. That means Teddie did it, doesn't it?
Huh? That reaction overturned my expectations.
Why don't we take a break? We've been at this since morning.
Good idea. My fingers are all stiff.
Nice follow-up now, Chan. I think I'm falling for you.
Let's just ignore this bear.
Are we really going to manage this? I'm starting to get the feeling that it's impossible no matter what we do.
There's just not enough time.
Everyone is silent. Yeah, it really might be impossible. Let's take the realistic approach here.
Yikes. Hearing it from you is really hard.
Hey, I'm just being honest here. You're the one who decided, oh, let's do this whole stupid do a performance thing in like a day sort of thing.
Senpai, what's gotten into you? That's not like you at all.
This is entirely like me.
Got your back, man. Let me help.
Why would you say that?
I have to continue to help. I am responsible for this, after all.
Come on, there's no need for you to blame yourself for what happened.
And considering what all of you have done for me, this is nothing.
Naoto.
Let's do this, Senpai. I'm sure that you all can do this, just like when you saved me.
I'll do it too. It's not just about Yosuke now. I'll simply feel angry at myself if I give up.
Don't worry, Yosuke-senpai. I agreed to do this, so I'll do it. I didn't say anything pathetic like, I'll do what I can. I'm going to get a huge crowd, no matter what, and they will go home satisfied. Please, I just need your help to do it.
Wow. Now that's how a pro delivers a team-boosting speech.
Well then, should we resume our practice?
All right, let's do this.
I did it! I did it! So this isn't broken after all.
Like, and she's playing the saxophone, which I'm gonna be
Okay,
honest.
let's try putting your music together and I'll sing
Like
along.
when I was first figuring out instruments to play, saxophone was like the easiest of like all of them to figure out. Like flute was like kind of impossible for me to really do.
Whoa,
Like-
wait a sec.
Flute would be like my experience that Yukiko would have been having with that saxophone there. Saxophone is just like piece
Can't
of
we get a
cake.
little more practice before we try doing that stuff? Playing for the real reset. I mean, I'm all for that.
Don't think of it like that. I'm seeing how hard you're trying, and I don't want to just sit and watch you practice without me anymore. Here goes. 1, 2, 3, 4. You got yourself behind a door deep inside your heart again. You wanna hide, you wanna come out, going round and round.
Didn't that sound pretty good?
Let's just call this an act of God because there's no way you guys would be able to play like this in 2 seconds.
Music!
I mean, Yukiko literally just learned how to actually make notes come out of that saxophone.
Yeah, it felt good.
It seems there's hope after all.
The band has practiced hard and overcome many obstacles that dared face them. But now is their time to truly shine. All they have to do is discard whatever remaining fear holds them back, and a lifetime of public adoration awaits.
You know what, let's just say that we were already set to rank up with Marie, and since I threw the points at Marie, who was already ready to rank up, those points kind of went over the top, and it was just like, okay, we're blessing your band instead
Hell no.
with the rank up.
We've already been on a TV show. A midnight one. I was discarding my clothes more than I was discarding my fear.
For me, it was like discarding my public image anyway.
Come on, everyone. Let's cheer up, okay?
And you have a bunch of stuff lined up, but you're still only playing the tambourine.
Haven't you heard the phrase, a clever bear conceals his claws? I'm gonna play a special little bear performance of my own and charm all the girls.
That saying's about a hawk, not a bear. And don't even think about it. We don't have the skills to ad-lib. Do you understand me? We're doing this exactly like we practiced. Got it?
You can't control Teddie, Yosuke, I'm sorry.
What?
If you don't, then I'll make sure you pay for all the topsicles you've eaten during breaks at work.
Just like we practiced. Got it?
Well, let's take it from the top, one more time. Keep up that energy that we had before.
Everyone's hard work is slowly taking shape. You practiced late into the night for the actual performance tomorrow. Okay, so So the whole thing was like,
Welcome back.
oh, it's work for the weekend and the performance is going to be on a Monday? Okay, it's fine. Thanks, Naoto. Always a good time. There's a piece of shortcake covered with a huge blob of whipped cream. Eat it? Nah. I mean, what could it possibly do? Like, give me like some stat boost or something? Again, who do I even want to hang out with right now? You realize I even bought anything from Tonica, right? We've not been here at all. Like this entire week so far. Hey Tonica, what have you got for me? Nice shoes. Oh man, like how could I possibly turn down nice shoes? Oh, but there's fish. And I haven't been fishing a lot. Like those nice shoes would be really good for Chie, I'm sure. Or the huge fish. I'm sure we'll get better shoes for... I gotta go for the fish. Give me the fish. Do, 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 do. Okay, books. So at this point, we don't really need courage anymore. We might as well keep reading our favorite book about the bullied teacher. You began reading Sensei's Friends. The story is about a weak-willed milquetoast of a teacher who has a hard time getting his students to learn. A sitcom-like story with a cowardly teacher and his companions, the snooty teacher, shady teacher, and hot teacher. You are filled with tender feelings. You finished reading it, your understanding has increased. It's changed from motherly to saintly. Perfect. So we do not need to read at all anymore for stats at this point.
Crap, the crowd's a lot bigger than I expected.
Don't worry, it'll be perfectly fine. Also, why is the janitor hanging out here with
Don't
us?
say stuff like that! You're making me even more nervous!
Are costumes okay? I mean, they're just our normal school uniforms. Even worse than the winter ones.
What else could we have done? It's not like we have any costumes. The clothes we've been wearing all summer won't work as costumes, and since we'll be changing wardrobes tomorrow, it works out.
Look, it's a miracle. Like I said, it's a miracle from heaven that we're actually going to be able to play this one song somehow, with like half the people here never having held a musical instrument before.
Oh, crap. I can't stop my legs from shaking.
You'll be hitting the skins more than a bare-knuckle boxer.
You shut your stupid bear trap. I don't need to hear this.
You've been on TV before, right, Naoto-kun? Aren't you used to this? You haven't said a word, though.
The last time I played for a crowd was a piano recital when I was young. Doing an interview on TV is much easier. Even if I make a mistake, I'm the only one who gets embarrassed by it.
You're saying doing interviews is easy? That's crazy, too. Oh, I can't take this much longer. Don't you get nervous, too?
I'm screaming on the inside.
Wait, you are?
Oh yeah, that absolutely, completely. Like, I'm just assuming naturally that the worst is going to happen and everyone's going to suddenly realize, oh right, we're terrible at playing these instruments. We shouldn't be able to actually play them, and it's going to sound worse than a fifth grade performance that has had zero practice.
Sensei's face is like a waterfall.
What are we supposed to do?
Panic. Clearly panic.
Huh? Did someone just...
And even the janitor's given up on us. Just like, I can't take this anymore. They're so
Everyone,
screwed.
can you gather around for a second?
Yeah, got it.
Your hearts are all racing, right? So is mine. But that's the power behind a live performance. Don't think about doing everything exactly right. The crowd's here to have fun, so we need... Rise-chan,
Sorry, I skipped your special emotional speech, Risei-chan. I'm terribly sorry.
When I say who's ready, you say we are, okay?
I'm not saying that.
Be thankful for your fans, your friends, and yourself. This is a full-blown, one-time only performance. Now who's ready? We are! Fired up and ready to go!
Now listen up. We're sticking to how we practiced, okay?
It's fine, Teddie. He'll handle himself just perfectly fine.
Here goes! You got yourself behind a door deep inside your heart again. You wanna hide, you wanna come out, going round and round. Thinking hard about it doesn't help you one bit. Say hello, you gotta say goodbye to thousands of lies, yeah. Shout friends, just those words you really need. And let your voice be heard all over the world. Stand up when you hear a knock on the door. Kids, come on out. Get ready for your true story.
I will say, I do really love the song. Like, as much crap as I gave them about how they got ready for this in like 2 seconds. I do actually really like it.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. We only know one song! What do we do now?
There are only two things we can do. Ignore them and leave, or play the same song over again.
Maybe we can have Risei explain our situation and they'll go easy on us and let us replay that song. I saw that guy before.
I'm getting fired up!
Okay, Teddie, you take the lead now.
Hey, Teddie?
Ha! Yeah! Crowd surf! This is the best part of being a live performer!
Stupid Teddie. We can't play without him.
I know, how can we possibly, play without having our most important instruments?
Hey, why don't we all dive into the crowd? They might just carry us out of here and we can escape this awkward situation.
Stage dive?
Hey, don't sound so excited!
Actually, if all 7 of us jump in, there'd be trouble.
Then what are we gonna do? Do we have any other way out?
We could just walk off stage.
If you want to do it that much, then just the guys do it.
All right. I'll show you what it means to be a man.
Hey, wait, you idiot!
They just dodged out of the way. How?
I didn't know it was possible to stand on your own face.
You're looking good, Kanji. You and your friends have become legends among your peers. Enough people have gathered at June's that you consider this mission accomplished. At least so you tell yourself. Yeah, frankly, a better performance than it had any right to be given the amount of time we had to practice. Also, when did we switch clothes again? Was that actually just like, I've probably just been blind for a while. It must not have been that. Probably like in September, wasn't it? Anyway, vegetable time. Everyone is a family. Family vegetable gathering time.
They look good. Great vegetables.
So, return Daikon. So, honestly, not too bad an item to do, because just... Man, I have not been buying any vegetables. I need to do that this week.
Well,
I'm excited to see them come in. Anyway, we can't do that until morning. Anyway, hopefully we'll at least get a bit of a break, like, these next few days. Yeah, there's only, like, one rainy day, and then it's just, like, everything clears up for a while. What do people do today? So, I don't... Oh, what I could do is, since we actually did go and get our understanding up, we can finally go to the job board and get that last job that has just been sitting here all this damn time. The tutor job. Requires high understanding, boosts your expression. Oh, goody. Something I haven't needed in forever. Take this job. You feel your understanding is sufficient for the job. You've taken it. Leave from the bus stop in the shopping district on Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday night. Which one do you want to read? Okay, we're good. You know what? Since I don't really need to read... Oh, it's you. Came to offer my food to celebrate my child's 7th birthday. However, I'm so hungry I can't even walk. It is truly shameful. Do you have any red goldfish you could spare? You have 10 of them. Here. Thank you very much. This is an expression of my thanks. Please take this. We got the Kinyu Stone. I don't remember what that's for. Because it's in the shade. Oh, I could catch bugs. Right, I didn't do that like any of these days. Bugs. Cricket, cricket, locust, locust. Just out of curiosity, you didn't need anything from me, right? Much colder lately. Construction sign. The construction was canceled by some bigwigs. He thinks this desolate town is beyond saving. I wish they at least take that sign away, but nobody's said anything about it. Nobody even cares. Do you have a present for my little one? Give her a ladybug? Yeah, sure. And we get some breadcrumbs. Okay, I think we're fine. So I don't remember what that stone is for. I'll probably figure it out in a bit. Anyway, I think we'll focus on I right now, because I'm pretty sure she might not be ready to level up. But either way, like that, those tiny blessings are just going to make sure it's 100% we're getting there. So I's good to go, Marie's good to go, like 10 other people are all good to go. Hey, Chie. Man, that was exhausting yesterday. It was my first time being up on stage like that. Also my first time playing an instrument like the day before. Reese had to do stuff like that all the time when she was working, right? I'd never be able to live like that. This week we've got midterms. Ugh. Oh hey, we should have a study session with everybody else after school. We're all in the same boat, right? Let's help each other out. Help each other? That's right, help each other. Okay, so what if I'm more on the being helped side than the helping others side? Come on, help those of us who are academically challenged. I'll invite everyone, please. Is this going to be like a forced study session? Like, Gabe's like, you have to do this. Take the head out on Napoleon. Would you stand up, please? You gave me 2 seconds. What did he have invented? Cans, dictionaries, glass jars. I'm gonna let pure RNG decide what I'm picking for this. 100% pure RNG. Glass jars it is. Okay, cool. Thank you, pure RNG. I'm gonna be honest, that was the one I was leading to, but I did let pure RNG decide that one. He held a contest with a lot of reward money, so whoever could come up with a way to preserve food on long campaigns. Nicholas Empress submitted his method for canning food, giving way for the food preservation industry. It's a common misconception, but Napoleon was not involved with the actual invention of metal cans. First canned foods were kept in glass jars. Tin or iron cans were invented in 1810, or an alternative to heavier jars. Actual can opener wouldn't be invented for another 45 years. Soldiers would use bayonets to cut open cans or smash them with rocks. So don't forget to review. Okay. Cool, I will try my best. I should be paying attention to these, because that's going to decide everything on the midterms, even though it's not that big a deal.
Hey, greetings to you.
Greetings to you. Looks like you're having fun.
Yo.
Wow, everyone's here. So many people.
Yeah, man, it's just like the game is like aware of the fact that it took Naoto so long to join the rest of the crew. The game's now like, we're gonna make sure that Naoto gets just enough time with the whole crew. We're gonna make this whole week like the busiest week of your life.
Why did everyone come here?
Exam study group. Times like these, I'm jealous of Teddie. It seems like a dream that we had a live concert here only yesterday.
That was so much fun. I didn't think the crowd would get that excited. But enough of that. Let's start with proving the trigonometric identities.
Jumping straight into math?
Ours is the section on trig functions, right? The one where we find the area of a triangle given two sides and...
Huh? You find the area of a triangle with... You know, that thing. Base by height by 2.
If you don't mind, shall I teach you?
Oh, are you as smart as I thought? Could you, lend me a hand too?
Oh, I wouldn't know where to begin with second year's subjects.
What's up with that? Useless after all.
Don't call me useless.
I think I figured out what buttons to push to get Naoto-kun riled up. You're pretty cute when you're angry.
What are you talking about?
That's it. I quit. It just ain't my thing. To hell with the exams. It's time for my animal crackers.
Ooh, can I have some too? I want to find the penguin.
Hands off the penguin. It's mine.
Kanji's just become incredibly defensive as animal crackers ever since the tent incident.
Forget it. I can't think.
Teddie says he doesn't know who he is. That's so weird.
My life on this side is really fun. But the more I feel that way, the more I want to know who I really am. I've surfed the net, read manga, watched TV. I even went to a place called the Library, but I still can't find anything about me.
Dude, I'd be surprised if you did.
I swear, ever since I made a comment about, man, Teddie really hasn't been using bear puns, I feel like ever since I made that comment, he's gone out of his way to use more bear puns. Like, just in every situation.
Still, I'm starting to get an idea.
An idea?
Whoa, isn't this your first time sharing a theory about yourself?
I lived in that other world. That world was my reality. But now, I have a feeling that it was born from the minds of people on this side. And over in that place filled with shadows, I think I was some sort of special being.
A special being?
I don't remember anything from back then, though. Maybe it's that amnesia thing I read about in a book the other day.
It's true. There are some aspects of the other world that make it seem as though it's rooted in human thoughts. Still, there's no point in applying the principles of logic and deduction to a place like that. But the fact that you existed in such a world from the beginning adds credibility to your theory. There is little doubt that you are a special being on the other side. If you yourself know nothing about it, perhaps it's true that part of your memory is missing. Tell me, what is the earliest memory you can call to mind?
It's from a while ago. I've always lived there as far as I could tell. Then it started to get noisy, so when I happened to bump into Sensei and Yosuke, I asked them to do something about it.
I see. If you've always been on that side, you'd have no sense of time or days.
Ooh, that's right! Nanako-chan's completely clueless about all this. I'm sorry, Nanako-chan. We didn't mean to leave you out.
Hey! I think Teddie must be a king. I read in a story that a king was all alone inside a forest because of a bad guy's curse. Isn't that what happened to you, Teddie?
A king? Well, when you put it that way, it sounds about right.
No, if I think back, was that one of the actual stories that we helped Nanako with her homework on?
Teddie?
I swear one of them was actually about a king.
I can see him wearing a cape!
Sheesh, Yukiko. You go into laughing fits in front of anyone now.
Can we not talk about Teddie being a king?
Oh, right, the King's Game.
Huh? What's with that face?
Teddie really was a king. There were all these other kings too, and we all...
Hey, he's talking about what happened at the club. Quiet, you, not in front of Nanako-chan.
Everyone left their seat to go buy drinks with Nanako.
Am I really a king?
Maybe.
If I'm a king, I'll get to smooch girls every day.
Teddie is smirking.
I have this fuzzy feeling that I'll find out sooner or later with your help, Sensei.
You sense Teddie's strong trust. Rank up! Up to rank 7. Teddie's social link has reached level 7. You know, maybe I should have saved that persona fusing just for a second. I would have gotten that high counter on Ganesha if I just waited a second. Teddie can now endure a mortal blow.
Big bro! Teddie! Is melon soda okay?
After school, evening. You can work as a tutor today. Tutor today? Always worth it just to speak to Nanako for a second. Yeah, so I guess what we could do then is today would be a good day to finally start, like, I think this might be the last social link or one of the last social links we haven't done yet. Let me just do a quick look around town. Who did I see that was hanging out here? Oh, is that I? Do I do the tutoring or do I hang out with I? Because how often am I gonna actually do like the nighttime social links with her? And you know what? I know we get nothing from doing this, especially since I even took like the shrine thing. But it's like I wanted to spend time doing some of the night social links. I made that point like ages ago, but it's so easy to get caught up in trying to do things optimally. I'd rather do the things that I kind of want to do and see things that I wouldn't normally see.
Oh, it's you. What are you doing here? I just got done shopping. The clothes I ordered finally came in. I'm just relaxing out right now. If you're bored, then I guess I could talk to you for a bit.
She seems bored. She might appreciate it if you talk to her. We don't care about points.
Of course.
When I went shopping at Kina the other day, Kashiwagi spotted me. I thought she was gonna give me a big lecture, but I was wrong. Guess what she said? A little girl like you can try to be a mature woman, but a kid is still a kid. Kid. I'm so pissed off. What is her problem?
Tell me what she was wearing. Like, what could possibly go wrong with picking this option? Like, don't let it get to you. She's jealous of you. Tell me what she was wearing. Maybe she was wearing something ridiculous. Screw it. Like, I don't need the points. I can say whatever I want right now.
I don't get
What?
you.
Why would you be asking me to tell you that? Maybe you should get glasses. All you should be looking at is right here.
I seems irritated. I wonder why.
She usually tries picking on girls who stand out a bit. Like Risi Kujikawa. I can't believe Miss Kashiwagi even thinks she's competition.
You and I got better acquainted over small talk. The relationship will definitely get stronger soon.
Hey,
Wow, it's pretty late. I should be getting home. Oh yeah, I got something for you.
I'm giving this to you.
Value medicine. If I'm not mistaken, isn't that like 100 health or something?
This is to thank you for today. Because you were here, I wasn't bored. Would you mind walking me home?
So you saw I home and returned to your own. Yeah, like, now that I'm done with, like, Dojima and Nanako, I really do want to try and focus more on doing some of those nighttime social links.
Lately, whenever we're over there, I've been wondering, does it feel like you've seen those shadows before? Robots and stuff, they're right out of anime, right? Doesn't that bother you?
Now that you mention it,
Remember how our other selves had those logos like a TV show? Maybe it was like that for the same reason as to why the shadows look like something from the TV. They said before that the other world is related to our mind somehow. But Watch the Midnight Channel believe it's a TV show and we treat the world as something inside the TV. So maybe that's why. Or is it simply because all of us have had our brains soaked in television since we were kids? I guess I can't really deny that. I can't help watching Hong Kong action movies when they're on TV.
oh right, even more. So Tyrene, Halloween, something about Halloween. Do you know what vegetable was used to make the first jack-o'-lantern? Turnips, I think. Yep, that's correct. Cool, turnips for beets. With prisoners carried into the U.S., they started using pumpkins. They were plentiful, easier to carve. Well, while we're on the subject, I'm hoping my stock will turn up. Fine, puns aren't my style. It's fine. It's a nice breather from all the bear-related puns from Teddie. Process have ended. Since you have no leads, you must wait until the criminal takes action. Is this like our... This is like our first... What do you mean spent with Adachi? Oh my gosh. Am I really gonna be spending time to get that bastard finished off? Okay, 3, 2, 1. I completely forgot who this was. Group A, human motion. Group B. Okay, cool. I just wigged. I completely thank gosh, I completely forgot like half of the options I'd picked on the second one. Dang yo, that's impressive, even though I should probably just expect a wonderkind like you to have no problem. So you saw that gorilla has 3 syllables, but it was in Group A, so it had to be that Group B all used and. So for most definitely knowing your indefinite article usage, here's some fat loot just for you. That was not worth it. Oh, Nakayami, what do you have for me? I'll listen. lately. Feng Shui, anxious, crystal ball. That's probably gonna be in the. It's in the hideout. So is that already going to be in the next dungeon? Oh my gosh, it's you! Like, we haven't seen you at all, like, since, like, you told us about, Saki-senpai passing away. So, would you mind talking with me for a moment? I'll listen. Young people often say they dislike the countryside. If you ask me, I'd say that they just don't have any hobbies. If they had hobbies, that's because I have a collection. What sort of collection, you ask? Tanks. Oh, good. I've seen plenty of tanks. I can already see where this is going. Expand my collection, training shell. I wonder what I could possibly get that one. I think I can get you that from any number of tanks. I'd go to a place where there are tanks. A tank would probably be in a base. Yeah, so basically go and fight the tanks that are in Naoto's area. You have anything for me? It's already autumn. The hard part, I have to do my best from now on, no matter how many subjects I'm unprepared for. Because I'm sick of these tests, I don't feel like going to my classes either. Soon all is going straight into the workforce. And gonna soon do interviews as workforce and of our own worries. And humanoid figure in the game. It's almost midterm, so my parents are still bugging me about helping out around the house. Don't they get it? Just because the students aren't working yet doesn't mean we're not busy. They pulled off a big show at Junes. Midterms are almost here. It seems you have a lot of time to spare. I'm not going to let you beat at me. See, there's been a lot of talk about the concert going around. I don't really care. I mean, it doesn't have anything to do with me anyway. But my own problems keeping me busy. You better not get all cocky. All you did was provide backup for an idol who's already on the decline. Just you wait. Someday I'm gonna reach levels of stardom that you can't even imagine. Right now, studying for exams is more important, though. I need to buy some food to feed my brain. You do you, Hanako. You'll do fantastic. Senpai talked me in the hall. She told me I should come by the library more, but I think about how she must go with someone else. My chest gets tight, but she looked so happy. Remember something from long ago in my life. There was this girl that I used to listen to the radio with when I was a kid. Whatever happened to her? She was really energetic and happy. I remember she was always smiling. Wonder what kind of girl she's become in life. Maybe it's because I've started building radios again, but I've been reminiscing about my life a lot lately. A while ago, I gathered my courage and went to the faculty office to ask for some help with my homework. Ms. Nakayami wasn't much help, but Mr. Kondo was able to teach me. Afterward, Mr. Komai gave me some candy. I'm going to be honest, a lot of what I'm doing here is trying to find somebody to... Students are gossiping. Hey, did you hear what happened at Junes? You mean Rosette's secret concert? Yeah. It was a last-minute thing because Kahneman's honorary chief thing got cancelled, right? Maybe she sensed some kind of crisis brewing? You don't see Rosette on TV much lately, after all. Yikes, that sounds like some TV show. Showbiz sure is cutthroat.
Senpai.
I got something to ask you, man to man. Can you tutor me? I'm sorry, Kanji. I just can't do it today. Ma's gonna put me through a wall when she sees my test scores. I've got to find a way to get Adachi to level up. Somehow. Some way. I'm sick and tired of hearing about the Midnight Channel. Everyone's talking about it. It's so boring to talk about. Over and over. Anyway, isn't this fog dreary? Yeah, it's dreary. I agree. We have to... It's so often now, it's making my hair hard to style. I get hit by radio waves and get paralyzed or something. Sounds pretty dangerous. Okay. If you want a cleaning mop, I'll trade it to you for an Aya katana. Oh my gosh. That's the thing we need. This stupid katana. Wouldn't it be nice if everything was done for you? That's what I call convenience. Kind of like driving a car. All you gotta do is step on the gas and the car does the rest. If life was like that... what am I saying? Sorry, I tend to think of crazy things when I'm bored. Yeah, rain. Singing it wrong. Oh, you've got a nice umbrella here. I can only do my best. That's all I can do for... This is the least I can do. Oh, wait. Are you selling the vegetables? Oh, sure, I will take it. You keep on giving me clothes. I guess I will buy the cabbage seedlings. I need something. I've already... And as for you, that's nothing else. Okay, Adachi. I'm spending time for you. I'm spending time with you simply because it's like you're the only social link I can actually spend time with right now. Literally the only social link. You went shopping with Adachi for groceries. He's still not ready to level up because why would he ever be? We're stuck in the rank 5 purgatory.
Welcome back.
We got our fish and our dry ice. Okay, janitor night. Spend time with Nanako. Yeah, so just like I was saying, I want to spend more time doing the nighttime social links, even if I don't need the points with them, so that's what I'm going to do. I can't even remember if we did one of Chie's ones. Go, Forest-kun, the night air is finally starting to have mercy. My nightly training's going great, but my stomach's been feeling emptier. Hey, if you're bored, want to talk? She seems bored. She might appreciate if you talk. So, Chie will definitely be ready to rank up. Oh man, midterms are coming up already. I know it happens every term, but it's still depressing. Subjects I hammered into my brain are fine, but the ones I gave up on... Ugh, I'm gonna drown in red ink again. What are the exams good for anyway? Absolutely nothing. Say it again. Let's get rid of all my failed grades until now while we're at it. Restrict midterm exam subjects to PE. She seems to be having fun yelling.
Don't think. Feel.
In desperate times like this, you have to bust out your secret techniques. Don't think, feel. Wait, no, I don't think. I'll meet that tidal wave of red. Or if I don't think. You enjoyed your idle chat with Chie. And Chie will get, her rank up will get stronger soon. Oh crap, how'd it get this late? I better get home and start studying. Oh yeah, this is for you.
From me to you.
Not just a steak skewer deluxe from Chie. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode. It's really good. You should have some while you study for your exams. For being a week where there was like, we haven't done a dungeon, this might be like the longest one, depending on how much I can edit down, because my gosh, it was like day after day of like just like Naoto follow-ups, and then also having the concert on top of it. It's like every day was damn well packed. Only these last few days were like nothing, so yeah. May you soar like the Amazing Falcons you are, and have a wonderful day. Peace out. Well then, let's get going.
Good night.
You walked Chie to her house and went home.